Hey, my friends, welcome back to my channel. How are you? You're probably wondering why there is a huge shark behind me. And that is because I do a live show on Jaws every week. Yes, I do. My favorite movie, and I'm obsessed with Jaws. And my friend and I do a weekly show, and it's on YouTube. And if you haven't checked it out, and you want to, it's called Let's Talk Jaws Live on YouTube. Anyway, so I am recording here behind Bruce. This is what they call the shark in the movie Jaws. His nickname is Bruce. And I just want to say hello to everybody. And I wanted to make sure you were doing okay today. And I want to just go over a few quick things with you. I was just lately watching and really taking in self-help motivational podcasts and YouTube videos. And even though people shake their heads and some people make fun of them, motivational speakers, I think it's amazing because it helps me. And whatever can get you motivated, I suggest you do it. And who cares what people think? If it's going to benefit you and make you better, do it, girl. Do it. Right? Okay, well, if you're not into self-help and you're like, okay, I really don't need that, I can figure it out on my own, and you've been trying for years and nothing's working, well, maybe you should give it a little chance, maybe. Just a small one. See how you feel? Right before a workout, let me tell you, it does wonders. There's a woman, her name is Mel Robbins, and I have an audiobook of hers, and she just motivates me. I love to hear her as a woman motivational speaker, and she talks about vulnerability in women and how much we're so eager to please all the time, and we do, and I catch myself doing it still to this day. And I noticed that lately, in the last couple of years, as you get older, almost you say you're wisdom is what is that saying? Wisdom is wasted in your youth, right? As you get older. And then by the time you figure things out, or the way you feel comfortable within yourself, or you feel good about yourself, or you just really don't care anymore what people think, right? It's wasted on the youth. But if I would have known what I would back then in my early 20s, yeah, we all say that. But I don't regret a single decision I've ever made. I think that we have a plan, and the way we make our lives and develop our lives is the way we do it. I mean, we're the ones that are in charge of our lives. Also in this podcast the other day, I just was listening to her talk about vulnerability. And for people that want to succeed, say you want to lose weight and you've been saying it for 3 or 4 years, and you're saying, how can I feel younger or look younger if I'm 300 pounds? Okay, well, listen, there's a lot of women out there that have a little tiny poof or some more weight than usual. I gained 30 pounds in 3 years. And let me tell you, it crushed my self-esteem. And then I just realized, what are you going to do? Do what you have that makes you feel good, what you can. Okay, so I gained a little weight. So then I started exercising, just taking it and walking and doing that and feeling better about myself. And a couple of weeks would go by and then I'd stop. Then I'd feel miserable again. And it's like no momentum. If there's momentum, you're going to get to your goal, right? So let's say, okay, how can I do that? I work 9 to 5. I have 3 children. How am I going to work out? After a long day at work, I got to come home. I got to feed my children. I got to make supper for my dinner for my loved one. My girlfriend or my husband or my boyfriend, and I just don't have the time. Well, then you're not ready to change then. Because when you get to the part of your life and you feel like I can't take this anymore, you're going to do something. You're going to take action. And I noticed that the action I take is slow baby steps. Like, you ever see that movie, What About Bob? It's really funny with Richard Dreyfuss and Bill Murray. And he says baby steps. And I totally believe in baby steps. First, I started walking. And then I would put it off. And then I have a degree in exercise physiology. And I was a trainer and aerobics instructor for years. And I know what to do. So my excuse is not really valid compared to some other people that don't know. But I look back and I think, when I first wanted to be a aerobics instructor, I had to do the test, and I passed the test and everything. So I got my first job at this gym that was just let's just say it was just a little rough. And I went in, there's about 10 girls, and it's my first class. And we start, doing step. Remember step aerobics? You do that? So I have the music on. I'm all going. I'm like just happy and excited, moving and all that. And so one of the girls gets up in the middle of the class and just leaves. And she's like, not even on time for the music. And I'm smiling. And inside my mind, I'm like my soul is being crushed right now, right? So after the class, there was this one girl that was just taking her time putting away. And I said, can I ask you a question? I said, this is my first class I ever did. She said, oh, it's your first class. That's great. You did great. I said, I want to ask for your honest opinion. I'm like, what did you think of my class? And she said to me, can I be honest with you? And I said, yeah. I said, you were totally offbeat to the music, and we just couldn't understand. And then you didn't repeat it. So I was just doing moves and then going into another move, and they didn't know what the heck was going on. So they were all confused. A few of them stuck it out, which were awesome because they almost felt bad for me. I think it was just like a pity class. So then I went to the aerobics director and I said, listen, I need help. I need to learn that beat so that I can do this step. So then I spent like hours and hours practicing that and, coming up with choreography. And then within 4 or 5 months, I left that gym and I went to like this elite gym and I started teaching classes that were filled up that you'd have to actually wait on a waiting list to get in my class. So I perfected it, but I wasn't afraid to fail because I failed miserably and I was embarrassed. But if you're not embarrassed, or that feeling of being embarrassed, it sucks. I know it sucks, but you have to have failure in order to succeed. You really do. So if that's the weight that is bothering you, the way you feel, the wrinkles here, the wrinkles around your mouth, your double chin and all that, oh wait, we'll pull the reins back in, girl. Let's focus on one thing at a time. What is the number one thing that is bothering you the most? The number one thing. Could it be your weight? How many years have you been sacrificing your own life to put for other people? Yes, if you have a sick father, I can understand you're taking care of him. I don't know. There's no excuse. You can even do exercise programs in your house. If you have an Alexa, they have an exercise program on that. You can pull up your phone and put YouTube on and do an exercise video to that. You can look up how to lose weight on YouTube. You can research it. You can start to change. Even if it's small, little, tiny doses here and there, and you keep the momentum going, you can do it, girl. I know you can. And then when you get something and you start to like work out and you're like feeling good, and then all of a sudden like you stop, right? Then you feel like shit again. Excuse me, sorry. You feel like crap again. And then you're just bummed out and depressed again. Listen, it's your time. If you have a job, if you have kids, if you have obligations, you have to start thinking of, what if tomorrow I gave you information, you went to a doctor and they said, you only have a week to live. What are you going to do? What would you think of? Would you think of, well, I could have done all that. I could have worked out. I could have got liposuction. And you know what? If you want to get liposuction, girl. Who am I to judge? Whatever makes you feel good. If you want to go in and get Botox, get Botox. It's not as expensive as it used to be. If you want to get a lip filler, get a lip filler. If you don't, that's fine too. But you got to start taking care of yourself, because that's why you're looking older and that's why you feel older. Okay, so I feel old at times. Yeah, it comes out. Sometimes when I'm really sad and bummed out and I feel old, get in my car. I have a convertible, Volkswagen Bug. I love it. Best thing I ever got is that Bug. Take the top down. Live in Arizona. Go outside. Crank my music. Just let the wind go through my hair. And I feel like $1,000,000 afterwards. I feel great. Focus on some stuff that, like, little things at first. Don't expect to start running, I want to run a marathon, and that takes time, You can't just say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. You have to take vulnerability of how you feel about yourself and not be afraid of what other people think. Okay, yeah, you want to change your style. You want to change your look. Okay, you're a CEO of a company. You can't go into work with braids and pink hair. You've always wanted to have pink hair, but you can't. But on your off days, and you have maybe a week of vacation, you can get that fake dye, spray in your hair, and be pink. And who cares if you're 60? Wear it. Some women that I know that have colored hair look great. Here's an example. You ever see that show, Frankie and Grace, on Netflix? Right? You've got Grace, the conservative one that, cares about how she looks all the time, everything, and that's fine. She likes that. She likes to have everything in control. She likes to look polished, and that's great. And she looks fabulous. And then there's Frankie, who likes to, just wear whatever she wants to wear, overalls and, her hair in braids and, does what she wants. And you know what? Like, you're either a Frankie or you're Grace, and either one is badass. I consider myself a mix of Frankie and Grace. Look at it like this. If you want to feel younger and look younger, you got to start focusing on yourself. And I'm not one to preach. I'm doing it myself. I'm doing this myself. I'm reaching out, helping myself, motivate myself by talking to you. So listen, what's the first thing that's on your mind that you want to accomplish? Is it losing weight? Is it looking good? Is it looking younger? Let's start one step at a time. What's that main feature that you have that you like, that everybody compliments you on it? Girl, use that, okay? And then go in a direction where, okay, I want to lose 30 pounds, but I don't know how to do it, okay? Well, information about this is free all over the internet. I'm not saying if you're diabetic to follow a keto diet. I'm not a doctor, so please don't. You can go to a dietitian. You know what you should and shouldn't eat. If you have an eating disorder, you can go to Overeaters Anonymous. There's so many groups. If you wanted to start that Weight Watchers program, start it. Do it. Right? This is how we feel and look and good and want to be younger. Well, we have to work at it. We're older. We have to work at it. It's not going to come easy like it was when we were younger. Because every year we lose, and I know this sounds sad, but 5% of our muscle mass. The less muscle mass you have, the less calories you're going to burn off. And then when you hit menopause, girl, your metabolism slows down. So you've got to do something, whether it's chair aerobics, whether it's something. So this is just the tip of how I feel inside my brain. I want to improve myself. I want to lose weight. What am I doing lately? I bought a watch. I bought a Fitbit watch. I didn't buy an Apple Watch because I can't afford one right now. Okay. I'm on a leave from work and I bought one and I got it at Amazon, and it's amazing because I searched all the reviews. I'm an Amazon queen. And this little puppy right here does everything. It tells you how long you walked, how many calories you burned. And even when you wear it to sleep, it shows you when your light sleep was, when your deep sleep was. So you have some accountability right here. And at the end of the week, it shows you how many calories are burned. And listen, 3,500 calories are in a pound of fat. So you can't, even if you work out 3 times a week, you're doing something. and your body is adjusting to it. And listen, everybody always does this. When I used to be a trainer, they used to say to me, I don't see anything, and I've been working out every day for 3 hours. And it's been 2 weeks. I'm like, okay, well, listen, scientifically, your body needs to adjust to any type of exercise, and it usually takes 2 weeks to get to that fat burning mode or to get muscle on your body. It's not going to happen overnight. So listen, write a list down of what you want. Number one thing that you see on your list, and start taking baby steps towards it. I guarantee you're going to feel younger. Who cares what people say and think about you? Okay? If you're in the government, you're a councilwoman or something like that. Yes, there's only so many things you can do because people are watching you. People are judging you. But, if you want to dye your hair pink and you're not working right now and you're thinking, oh my God, my husband's going to think I'm crazy, or it's stupid, or I want to dye my hair brown or black or get a bob or do something, do it and see how it is, or get a wig on Amazon. I got a bunch of wigs. I got like a, Velma Kelly one, a short one. Did all these crazy TikToks with it. It was so funny. Amazon's got the greatest wigs. I'll have to show you my wigs. You'll laugh. Anyways, I'm just coming on for a pep talk because I'm pepping myself up and I'm pepping you up. And excuse my background, this is Bruce. And if you get a chance to and you want to stop by and check out our live show, it's called Let's Talk Jaws Live. It's every Thursday. Let's Talk Jaws Live, and my friend and I talk about the movie Jaws. Go figure. That's my passion, and ever since I did that and started that, I feel alive. I feel younger. I feel great. So write it down in the comments. Let me know. I'll help if any way I can help you out, or we can help each other out. Let's just help other women. I love this new TikTok trend going around, women helping women, women supporting on women. It's stop judging women. Stop being so judgmental. Judgmental people, it's not a good thing anymore. There's no such thing as fat shaming anymore. There's people that have a little bit of weight on them that can carry themselves. Look at Delta Burke for years. Even though she gained weight, she got so much flack for it. But still, she looked gorgeous. She wasn't happy, but you have to work on yourself. Some women are happy in the weight that they are. You ever see a woman that's overweight and looks fabulous and carries herself and is she can outshine the skinniest, prettiest girl in the room because she's happy. She's got a passion. That's today's TED Talk. Today's TED Talk. Thanks for watching. I will give the description. If you already get that Apple Watch, use it, girl. Use it. I couldn't afford one because I want to leave from work right now. And I got this beautiful pink one, and it shows the time, and then it shows the calories. It's really easy and simple to put together. It's not like you have to sit there and there's so many complicated ones, but I forget the name of it. I'm sorry. I was just on this rant because I was so motivated and I wanted to get everybody else motivated with me. And this is the topic: to feel young and look 10 years younger and feel younger inside here. Okay. Well, so much for my split ends, right? We all have faults. We have to embrace them. I say have a good Thursday. Check back with me next week. Subscribe so that you can't miss an episode. Comment, tell me who you are, what you're having a hard time with. I'm going to help you. I'm here. I'm off work. I've been more than happy to help everybody. Like I said, I am not a dietitian. So as far as your weight and as far as any of those, if you're diabetic or have any kind of physical ailments, that is a whole different ballgame. And that is really hard. But there are ways around it. There's swimming. We could go on and on with this. But I just want to say hello. I just want to give you a little Thursday motivational talk. And I'm going to go on the air on my Jaws show in about, an hour or so. So you all have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Subscribe, and it'll be sent to your email when my next video is. And feel free to comment. Let me know. Thanks again for watching. You're awesome. We are all awesome. Let's stand together, you and I. Let's get better. Have a great day. You're gonna have a great, we're gonna have a good year this year. We're gonna be positive. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Okay, guys. Thanks again. Bye. Have a good one.